Hey Tara. So yeah, it's great that you photographed these yourself. I'm sure you'll have one decent one. I would definitely go from a side angle view just because it's going to really, just give it more depth. And then you should, and there you go. You have a nice view of that one too. Um, let's see here. So my main suggestion, I think I might have brought this up, is you actually need one more object. You only have one, two, three, and then the guitar. So think about just think about other objects. I mean, most students choose more to begin with. I like these too, but these are kind of blurry. The thing is that if you have the camera too close or you don't get the focus right, and a lot of times when you use a flash, like I can see it's a little blown out with the flash, it's really hard to get it focused, but it looks like this one's pretty clear, and I think this is the best image actually, just because I think it's going to just be more interesting. You could think of something you could put up here. Maybe headphones. Maybe some kind of audio cables, a microphone. Just because it's a little bit plain, and though the arms and the kind of like feet objects do kind of evoke a humanoid thing. I would just really push it for fun. You could also make maybe it playing the guitar. That could also work. I just wanted to, well, see, I don't really like hers because again, it's just so flat looking. I thought I had another one I could show you. Just a second. Here's another one I think came out really cool. I have a couple other ones. I'll try to find them. The text is okay. It could use some work. But again, see how it's kind of dancing? There's drumsticks. There's an amp. There's a pick. Of course, you're not going to copy this. But I mean, just to get some ideas. And again, the side view really helps it to look like it has some depth. So anyway, I think you're off to a good start. God, I wish I could find the other ones. I have like a bunch of music ones. And there was one I really wanted to show you where the guitar guy's outside in this kind of industrial setting. Anyway, but where's yours again? So yeah, so I think you're on the right track. I think you're just gonna probably have to add some other images and think of some color too. Everything's pretty monochrome. You definitely want some. You want to be able to have something that functions as a focal point or that can be colorful. So, and again, I think I already showed you this, but if you do, let's say you search for, like drumsticks or something. I just wanted to show you a couple tools with Google Images. So let's say you looked for, or let's say mic. So if I go under images, actually I'll turn this off. This is what it looks like first. You do the Google image search, but if you click tools, then you can add the sizes. So you could say larger than 2 megapixels. So then you're going to get all these images that are really a good size. Now I love some of these bigger mics. So you might want to go with adding something like that. I mean, definitely not copy the one I just showed you, but it could be another variable that might even work good. I'm trying to think of what other musical. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just looking for ideas. Just to think of what else you can add that would go. I mean, bongo, drums, tambourine could work. That could be kind of a fun for the top. Let's see. And again, over 2 megapixels. And see, I have this turned on so I can see the pixel sizes. If it just has all results, if you mouse over it, you can see the pixel sizes. But if you just put view show sizes, it's right here, so you can you don't have to. So most of these are pretty high pixels. 36. So anyway, just some ideas. There's tons of other musical objects that you could think about. I mean, another thing too is you could just go into like one of those online music stores. There's a bright colored one. go to one of those online music stores and just get ideas. I'm not saying to use the images from there, but it really will give you, give you some ideas. I use Google image search for a lot of research. Just because I think that it can, it really helps. Let's say I see something like I just saw the tambourine. There's these marachas or whatever they're called. Let's see what else. Keyboard, an old kind of funky drum. So anyway, you know what I'm saying. So, and again, usually the design process, you're going back and forth all the time finding images. You're going to be editing this for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So there's going to be a lot of back and forth. And it's actually a really good experience because this is really what you're going to go through, in the design, in general. Like a metronome too. Maracas. I don't know why I can't think of that. Triangle. You can't use drawings, but again, there's just some cool different ideas. Harp. Okay, so anyway, let me know if you have any questions, and looking forward to seeing your piece develop. And feel free to add some more objects before the end of the week. It probably would help your grade just a little. You could do it later too, but it's better just to when when you have to submit the final, that you have everything together. Okay.